Hey, good Monday morning and welcome to the back porch. So I have to ask you, have you noticed that for the longest time, words that you thought you knew the meanings of now have new meanings? Let me take a look at the word bad. Forever it meant something not good, but of course now bad can actually mean something really good. And then there's sick. Well, back in the day, sick meant you had a fever, you had to stay home, you weren't feeling well, but now sick can describe something that's really good, like it's so sick. Is anybody else out there confused?
Well, two more words you might find just a little confusing are religious and disciple. You'll see what I'm talking about in today's video from July 13th, 2020 that's titled, Why I'm Not Religious. Yeah, that's right. Are you ready? Here you go. Today, why I'm not religious. Yeah, this is your Monday morning moment where our goal each week is to provide you with a strong, positive message of faith designed to help you get your week off to a great start. You're probably wondering, what are you talking about, Chef, that you're not religious? Have you ever noticed lately, maybe more than just lately, but sometimes the words and terms we think we know the meaning of take on a whole new meaning? Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I found that a lot of times when I'm talking to people about faith, especially you young millennials, a response I'll get a lot of times is, well, I'm not religious. And my response back is always, that's great, neither am I. And then I get the blank stare. Like, what are you talking about? Well, what does it mean to be religious? What does that mean? I'm not sure I know what that means. And I think a lot of times people will say that as an excuse to not continue the conversation because they're just not comfortable with where they are in their faith. Does that sound like you? And if we're honest, I think that is really all of us to a certain degree. But even if your faith is only the size of a mustard seed, I've got a takeaway for you today that I want you to consider. And I'm going to start by giving you your Gold Nugget Bible verse. It comes from Matthew 28, verses 18 and 19. Then Jesus said to them, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, of course, Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he's getting ready to send them out into the world to start the ministry. What do you know about those guys? Well, here's the bottom line. They were good, simple men. They were uneducated. They had not been corrupted by the world and by religion. That's why Jesus chose them. They were blank canvases, and Jesus knew they would soak up his teaching like a sponge. So what's a disciple? A disciple is someone who's learning from an authority. So just because I say I'm not religious doesn't mean that I don't have faith. Doesn't mean that I'm not a believer, and I bet that's true for you too. I think it would be more accurate to say that because I have faith, because I'm a believer, then I'm a student and I'm a learner of the ultimate teacher and authority, Jesus Christ. So that makes me a disciple, doesn't it? All right, well, here's what I want to suggest for you. You're a disciple also, and what I don't want to have happen is to let your definition of religion, whatever that may be, get in the way of your discipleship. All right. That's it for this week, friends and neighbors. Thanks so much. As always, may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times and in every way. The Lord be with all of you. Have a great week. I hope to see you right back here next Monday morning.